The next progression to your first chin up is called negative reps. And essentially all you're going to do is the downward portion of the chin up. The contraction portion is the hardest part, pulling yourself up, but you'll be able to practice the downward phase where your arms are lengthening before you actually achieve your first chin up. Now, I would advise, whether you're doing this at home or in the gym, that you either use a chair or a box to get yourself up into that upward position and then lengthen your arms down. Now, it's important that you practice the stages before this progression, because you may not have the core stability or the strength to lower yourself down slowly. So, like this, if you have a chair, or if you don't, you can jump up, but with one of these, I wouldn't advise it unless you are able to do your first chin up. So, first things first, you bring yourself up to the top, you flex your muscles as much as you can, you hold for a couple of seconds, and then you take 5 seconds to lower as slowly as you can into a dead hang. You then come onto your feet and go again. Now, the important thing to remember is, especially with the home chin-up bars, you're going to swing. If you jump up too quickly or if you push off the chair too aggressively, your body is going to swing forward. It's up to you to tense your core, wait until you're stable, and then lower yourself. But remember, you're trying to get the full action in here. So what I don't want you to do is come up until your feet hit the floor and then there you're done. What I want you to do is you come off the chair, you flex, and you lower for 5 seconds, completely down until your arms are straight. Then you can place your feet on the floor and start again. That's 1 rep. It is very, very difficult, and it looks easier than it is. Your muscles, it's like a spring. So if you put a spring in the palm of your hands, and you have it all crushed down like that, it's essentially like letting up very slowly. It wants to come quicker, but I want you to keep it compressed and then lengthen it very slowly. It's exactly what we're talking about with the negative rep on a chin up. So one more time, up to the top, squeeze, take any rocking sensation out, and lower as slowly as you can. I would aim for 5 seconds and work up to 5 seconds. The first time you do, you might be only able to do 3 seconds, and that's absolutely fine. You can see I'm out of breath and I was shaking. It is a difficult exercise, one that needs to be practiced over and over again. So best of luck with this progression before we move on.